Hello and welcome back to our channel. Thank you so much for being here. For our September vlog, we thought it would be nice to include a bit about our trip back to Vancouver. As we know, a lot of people living in Victoria appreciate the ability to ferry over to Vancouver. It was a long time since we'd done this trip ourselves, but Alex is from North Vancouver and his parents live there, so it was so nice to go back. It was our first trip back with Blake. Door to door, it took us from 3:30 to about 7:30 to get from our home in Saanich to North Vancouver. We left at 3:30 for our 5 p.m. ferry reservation because if you are familiar with the ferries, it is never fun to feel rushed to your ferry reservation, so we like to give ourselves plenty of time. There's an outdoor park at the ferry terminal as well as play areas on the boat, which was really nice for having a little one. The ferry left about 10 minutes late, but we made really good time. We got off at 6:40 and then it took about an hour to drive up to North Van from the Tsawwassen terminal. We actually left on Thursday evening so that we could wake up there on Friday, which was really nice because we went to the Vancouver Aquarium. It was my first time ever being there and it had been ages since Alex had gone himself, and so we went right for opening on the Friday. And apparently we were talking to a gentleman working there and he said that on the weekends they see anywhere from 4,000 to 5,000 ticket sales, and on that Friday that we went there was only about 900, so it was not too crowded, which we really appreciated, and we had a lot of fun. They've done a really good job with the animal rescue center. Blake had a lot of fun there. I would love to take her when she's a little bit older and can understand the play concepts more, because thinking about myself as a child, and I know Alex feels the same way, that's something that we would have absolutely loved. You get to like play doctor on all the animals and you can scan them and see a little x-ray of what's going on inside of them. So it was very well done. We also went to Bad Dog Bakery, which has really good organic bread and baked goods. We loved this so much that we actually went back on 2 separate occasions to get more because we were absolutely devouring it at home. So I definitely recommend that spot. And going to Edgemont Village was such a nostalgic thing, especially for Alex who grew up there, but Alex and I have been together since 2017 and we used to go back to North Vancouver very frequently. The Edgemont Village area holds a lot of really fond memories for me as well, getting to call Victoria home and then also having the opportunity to see so much of North Vancouver through where my partner grew up. So we were very excited to bring Blake to Delany's and sit on the patio and soak up that experience of being there as a family. So that was a core memory for us as well, and that place has been in the village for many years and is absolutely a community favorite. We also went to the Capilano Fish Hatchery, which is a great free activity for families. You can watch the salmon jump, there's picnic areas, there's hiking trails. And lastly, we visited our friends in Lower Lonsdale and walked to North Point Brewery, which we absolutely loved this neighborhood. Walking between their place, the brewery, and the park, we talked to so many different families. It has a very warm, welcoming, close-knit community vibe. Vancouver can have a bad rap for being a bit of a cold, lonely city. Not my words, but it is something that I'm sure you've seen online, and that could not have been further from the truth in this neighborhood. It was just the most perfect evening. It was so nice to be back. We started the weekend off on a great note with an accepted offer, and there was some open houses running for our listings while we were there. That went really well. So all in all, we left the trip feeling very recharged and refreshed for going into the fall season.
Excited and I hope we're ready to go.
Today we are out in Nanaimo for one of eXp's regional rally. We had about 100 agents out here, some fantastic guest speakers. Glenn Sanford, the CEO of eXp, was able to make it out. We also had Sean Getty, who is a beast of an agent over in Calgary, able to share all of their knowledge, their wisdom, their insights about the Canadian real estate market in all parts of Canada, and really being able to dive into what the actual stats coming out for Canada are, and how they pertain to actually each individual city and each individual market. that is the video. We hope that you did enjoy it. Such a wonderful September for us. I'm so happy and grateful that I do come from North Vancouver. It's such a beautiful place, and if you haven't already, please go check it out. Being able to bring Ricky back, and now being able to bring my daughter back to see how and where her dad grew up. Going to the Vancouver Aquarium was so nostalgic for me. I used to go all the time when I lived there, but I probably hadn't been there since I was a preteen, back when they had dolphins and belugas. Thankfully, they don't have any of those anymore. And then going up to Nanaimo, to the golf course there for that conference, there was such a wealth of knowledge, and some of the knowledge, we're applying to our business today, and even in our listing appointments. Sean Getty, like I mentioned, a beast of a realtor in Calgary, and Glenn Sanford are the CEO of eXp. We're quite happy to be with eXp, of course, so just it was such an informative time. If you haven't, please give this video a like, and if you also haven't already, please subscribe to our channel. We're trying to get out some great content for you guys, whether it's these monthly vlog, whether it's tips and tricks for buyers and sellers to try to make you a more informed buyer or seller, interview with various professionals, and much more. So thank you so much for watching. Now, if you're interested in more real estate specific content, I'm gonna put it up here, or maybe it's gonna go over there for our September update for what happened in Victoria real estate. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.